Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we found the White Forge, and the White Forge kicked our ass. So, take two. Take two. Now, before I fight this thing again, I'm gonna level everyone up. As always, I'm gonna skip through it, but you're gonna see what I give everyone. So, be right back with you. Okie doke, and there we go. That is everyone leveled up. Here's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
I'm thinking I kind of want to spread out the party.
Aye?
I'm thinking...
Hey there.
I do like
Sure.
having them together.
Uh-huh.
My thought is that if we just spread people out...
Zawa is ready.
You know,
What?
Dorrance, you can be my sacrificial lamb.
Right here.
Madam, you can
Okay.
hopefully lure some people over that way.
What?
My hope is that if I have everyone spread out, they won't cluster. They'll all kind of go over that way, and then we can just pick people off from at the back. I'm not gonna read this again. I'm just gonna do the thing.
What stirs in the heart of the battery?
What stirs indeed.
Heat. Tremors. They returned.
This really is a cool moment. This really is a cool moment. Considering this game doesn't have cinematics, this is really nice.
Remember yourselves, Pargrunen. Defend the battery.
Okay. Yep. Here they come. I'm like, yo, most of them have gone over there.
What?
Dorrance, I am sorry. I am sorry that I let you be my sacrificial lamb. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Dorrance is a bitch, and he will always be a bitch. Okay.
Hey there.
Go. Oh, don't run over here. Don't do this. No. No. Why have you done this? Oh, why are you like this? Well, we should have gone further away. We should have gone further away. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. You after him. Devil.
Hmm?
Aye?
Let's start off. I'm like, I don't think, yeah, I don't, these guys, they're immune to so much. could always chain lightning. We did just pick that up. Just as a little something something.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a little something something. I'm like, how many people are going, wait, yeah, you're gonna come over here, aren't you, like a hoe? Start going after that one. Yeah, you're doing that. Okay, okay, everything's fine.
Seek!
If you would be so kind, where's...
Birth and rough!
Okay, and now... Do that, please.
Hey there.
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Just do one of them.
What?
Do one of them. Okay.
Love!
Ximena, why did you leave him? Why did you leave the boy? Don't do that. Ximena!
Right here.
Go! Okay. You just do that to him.
Hey there.
Okay. We're just gonna use all of the big spells.
Hey there.
That's what we're gonna do.
Enough!
Oh, bloody hell, fire! I don't know what's happening. I don't know if you can do that. It's not really gonna get anyone, but... Can you? If you could do that, that'd be grand.
Beyond seek!
I'm like, Ximena, I don't know why you keep doing this. There we go. You do... Yeah, we're out there. We're out of them.
Baru beyond seek.
Well, there goes Ximena. There goes Ximena. We do have revive, though. We do have a revive. Devil. I'm assuming that's Zawa. Okay. Okay. Buddy, if you would be so kind. Buddy. Zawa. I do appreciate you coming to help, but no, can you just stick on one? Okay, let's do... Do that. Just stay up. Okay, he's down. He's down. Okay. As long as we can keep him up, we can revive them too. Okay.
Do better, ally.
The Baru beyond.
Okay, you know what? Pop that. Devil. If you would be so kind.
Careless devil.
Okay,
What?
buddy. You're going to run. Okay, we've got a clusterfuck over there, but as long as we can bring these two on. Just go, people, go! I have no idea what's happening, but do your thing! Do your thing! Oh, where was that revive? Revive the fallen, do it.
Moeth Ximena.
Did we do it? We did it! I don't think we needed to use the revive at the end there. Yo! That level up made all the difference. Hot damn! And I do think spacing everyone apart. Ooh, Engwithin shields. Ooh. Thank you kindly. Okay, everyone.
Zawa is ready.
Everyone bunch up. Okay. I'm thinking.
Hey,
I'm thinking. Would they do another fight immediately after that one? Would they? Would they? Because I'm very tempted to rest. Fuck it, we'll risk it. What's the worst that could happen?
Stop, Marauder! Our bodies are dust already. Must you profane holy ground with further violence?
Flames roar and whip from within the forge. As they rise, their glow washes the room in a gory crimson light.
Did the height of our walls offend you? Did we cross your borders? Sail you weak steel? Tell us, why did you invade our fortress?
Behind the anger and through the roaring flames, you hear the voice of a tired old man. Law 5, requirement not met. Invade, there's nothing here but spirits and skeletons. Well, the front door was open. Clever. I think there's a misunderstanding. This place is abandoned. Diplomatic. Your halls are rubble and your people dust. Who would stop me? Cruel. These are ghosts. And they're clearly powerful ghosts. Like, Ximena can be diplomatic. She can be diplomatic when she feels it's necessary. And I do think she would feel this is necessary. We've just had a tough fight. I think there's a misunderstanding. This place is abandoned.
No, that cannot be. Abidon wouldn't allow it.
The flames flicker and shudder, and the stones beneath your feet grow suddenly cold.
Wake up, Exandru! This is why Abidon gave us the White Forge, that we might take up arms and deal with villains like this.
Heat surges once again from the forge, prickling your skin.
Such a magnificent device, and she can only see it as a tool for war. She shames our grandparents, who wandered this continent and...
Quiet, both of you! Can't you feel it? This chill. This silence.
The fires crackle and snap.
But you entered our keep and found it abandoned. Ruined. What happened to us?
His question drifts from the mouth of the White Forge, wreathing you like a cloud of smoke. I was hoping you could tell me what you remember. Law 5, requirement not met. Intellect 16, requirement not met. I was hoping you could tell me. What do you remember?
It was strange. They came so suddenly.
I'd never seen anything like them. Twice the size of any ogre, and positively fearless. They were...
Eyeless. Yet no matter how hard we fought, or how deep we hid, they kept coming for us.
Oh. What were they?
Some kind of magfolk, but bigger than any we knew of. We who survived never got close.
They were relentless. Unnaturally so.
Why did they attack you? Okay, I assume this doesn't have dialogue. Okay. They didn't stop to explain themselves. Yet I wondered at what monstrous wilder might survive in a place like this.
We should have taken our steel and pushed east.
What's to say they didn't come from the east? From the lands Marunn so coveted?
It was a punishment for taking this gift of Abidam, the White Forge, and squandering it on our greed and vanity.
The other voices say nothing, but you feel their doubt and dissent in the stifling heat of the forge. Go on.
We retreated until there was no place left to go. Until those of us who remained were here.
Here, with the salvation Abidam had left us.
Intellects. Oh, why? What was this salvation?
The White Forge. With it, our smiths pulled the souls from our bodies and preserved them in the very stones of Durgan's battery.
So the dwarves never expired? Not truly.
It was agony. Feeling your soul ripped from your flesh. Feeling every part of you torn asunder. But it saved us.
Imprisoned us.
It was Abidam's grace. Now, we inhabit the monument our people built to the White Forge.
What does this have to do with Abaddon? How does the White Forge work? I see, and now you're here in Durgan's battery. Well, I mean, they're religious. They're religious. How does the White Forge work?
Its fires have been blessed by Abidam. They're fed by Eora's molten heartbeat and veined with Audra that runs to the center of the world.
Which explains their conductive power. See, these Audra veins allowed us to siphon essence into steel as we shaped it.
And that essence, the extraordinary heat of the forge, and our smith's skill is what made Durgan's steel so remarkable.
Okay. Seeing as we're being given the option, I would assume this is probably like, yeah, okay, let's move the conversation forward. Because, like, oh, I see. That seems very final. What does this have to do with Abaddon?
The White Forge belongs to Abidam, of course. It is here that he built his own body.
Pardon?
And whether he found this place or created it, it's a truly remarkable smithy.
We Pogrunin are wanderers by nature. But it was Abidam's call that led our forefathers here after generations spent along the Pearl Coast and Air Glonfath.
So the old stories say. Then again, I can't see any other reason our grandfathers would have stayed here when greener lands lay east.
I see. And now you're here, in Durgan's battery.
Stuck here, you mean? With all the others who sought to escape the Eyeless.
Is that a bad thing? To observe the passage of centuries in peace and solitude, that would be perfection. You're trapped here, never experiencing anything new. Sounds maddening. Passionate. Drifter! Staying in one place like this would never suit me. Hey! We finally have a thing that's specific to us. I've said this before. Ximena is a drifter because she pisses people off wherever she goes. She pisses people off and she can't stay. She doesn't exactly love the open road, but she does like seeing all of these new cities. She likes seeing stuff that's new. Although that being said, she is planning on, like, okay, then again, I was gonna say she's planning on staying in Defiance Bay, but that isn't true technically. I was saying she was going to spend her time between Defiance Bay and Cadnua. Cadnua would basically be like her summer home or something. Or her winter getaway. So she'd still be moving about. Yeah, I think this does work for Ximena. This does work for her, I think. Staying in one place like this would never suit me.
Had we thought longer on the fate that awaited us, We might have chosen a quick death to this slow agony.
Blasphemy! There's no greater honor than remaining here, watching over the White Forge.
You think so? How dull, passionate. That sounds appealing. Easily entertained, huh? Clever. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Diplomatic. Not if I had to listen to your endless droning, cruel clergyman. 2 clergyman options. Requirement not met. Again, I don't necessarily want to piss these people off. I suppose that's one way to look at it.
I only wish we could protect this humble monument better.
Or do something. Anything. We were once among the greatest smiths in the known world. Tell me, do Kith still speak of us?
Yes. Yes, and highly. You are still regarded as master smiths. Benevolent. The world has moved on. You're barely a blot in the history books. Cruel. Would it matter now? Let go of this obsession with your reputation. Stoic. I mean, we hadn't heard of these people, but then again, we're from a different continent. I mean, whilst we've been in Stalwart, all we've been hearing is like, oh, Durgan Steel, Durgan Steel, Durgan Steel, the Pogrunen, the Pogrunen. We have no reason to be dicks to these guys. We have no reason. Yes, and highly, you are still regarded as master smiths.
That is good to know. It's only a shame that this legacy is nothing but a memory.
The White Forge radiates gentle warmth.
Is this why you braved the restless souls of Durgan's battery? To recover the process of Durgan Steel?
I wanted to learn how Durgan Steel was made. None had ventured inside Durgan's battery for 200 years. That was reason enough for me. I'm hunting a group called the Len Key, and they were seeking a way into the battery. There's a village called Stalwart that's fallen on hard times. They asked me to find the White Forge. I heard there was a bounty in priceless weapons here. I don't know. It's between these. I guess though it's more so this. This is what drew us here in the first place. We heard the call for aid, and we thought, well, if we help them out, then we can get an army to defend Cadnua. And then when we were here, we learned, oh shit, the Len Key is here too. Why are they here? Why for are they here? But this was our primary motivation. Help out Stalwart so they can provide us with an army. There's a village called Stalwart that's fallen on hard times. They asked me to find the White Forge. Oh. Okay. At this admission, you feel a softening in the essence of the Pogrunen. In one moment, each soul and fragment is distinct, and in the next they form an indistinguishable host. You perceive them as a school of fish caught in a tide, a flurry of snowflakes on the wind, a pantry full of fragrant spices.
Then I hope you're satisfied with what you found here.
Godlike.
At least you get to leave this place.
But it was good to be remembered. However briefly.
Oh! Okay, I was like, what is this? As the souls of Durgan's battery speak to you, their collective essence takes shape, much like Meowald's did. There are scores of them, all torn by conflicting purposes and trapped in the memory of their lost battle. You taste the bitterness of their uncertain existence and feel the persistent ache of centuries. It is a slow, agonizing fate, but you find it in your power to grant them another. Release them from Durgan's battery, you're free to roam again, return to the wheel and seek new lives. Bind them to the cannons, defend Abaddon's forge and the fortress you built around it. Bind them to the White Forge, tend to your legacy, remain here and lend your skills to others. My instinct is this. Free them, because... do we want this place to be haunted? Do we really want this place to be haunted? Like, I'm completely ignoring the idea of, like, oh, they're suffering, you know, they've been here for so long, how long will they remain? I'm just like, do we want these halls to be haunted as shit? No, we don't. I would assume there is probably a benefit I mean, defend the fort. Is this place going to be attacked? Is this place going to be like Cadnua? And we can upgrade it. We because we found it, we have some stake in it. Maybe Stalwart will say, hey, as you're the Lady of Cadnua, do you also want to be the Lady of the White Forge? To which Ximena would say, yes, because more money. I mean, if we have a stake in this place, we especially don't want it to be haunted. If this is gonna be my property, I don't want to be walking the halls and hearing like, oh, this sucks. Oh, boo. Like, I don't want to be hearing that. You're free to roam again. Return to the wheel and seek new lives. You perceive the tenuous connections between the souls and the battery. As you sever them, the souls cry out, some in relief and others in rage. Pressure builds in the ether, which swarms with essence and energy. You cover your ears and grit your teeth against the devastating hum that builds in the core of your soul. Oh! The White Forge is now available. Like, what's happening? What's happening? The White Forge is now available for your use. It has the unique ability to refine Durgan iron ingots. Multiple iron ingots are required to create a single refined ingot. After refinement, these ingots can be used at any time in enchanting recipes to augment weapons, shields, and armor with Durgan steel. Oh. Okay. Got it. So, a curse of cold clay. All across the Eastern Reach, people are being buried in graveyards and returning from the dead as vampires. Examination by locals has revealed that animancers had tampered with several grave sites prior to the burial. Local lords have released bounties for the capture of whoever is responsible. Unfortunately, the rapid spread of the events leads many to believe that a group, not a single individual, is behind the experiments. Sagani travelled from Hangman's Abbey to the Bay of Crowns, investigating the various reports of vampire appearances. In each case, Sagani discovered that the grave sites had elaborate glass, copper, and Ardra devices buried around them. The distinctive intricacy of the devices was traced to a Valian dwarf that had been shunned for his unpleasant practices in Salona and Anchenze. When captured, the dwarf claimed his intent was not to create vampires, but to restore life. The vampires were created due to the dwarf's inability to solve a fundamental problem with his machinery. The incredible frequency of the dwarf's activities was not due to co-conspirators, but rather his extensive use of drugs that kept him awake and frantic for days on end. Just a crack addict running around graveyard like, I want to reenact Dracula. Okay, buddy. Okay. Once confronted, the dwarf put up no fight and allowed himself to be taken into custody. When Sagani left him, he was awaiting trial in Telenia. And we got Remembrance of Life's Warmth. Okay. And you're still doing that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I released the souls. I'm getting the feeling that we're going to be able to stick around here. We're kind of going to lay claim to this area. And I assume if we had put them on the cannons, this place would have better defenses. If we had them look after the forge, maybe we'd get a better deal. So I saw it took like 4 ingots to make 1 steel. Maybe it would only take like 3 or 2. So it might have cut that down. We might have gotten extra recipes. I don't know. I think those might have been more beneficial, but I don't think it would have been in Ximena's nature. She doesn't want a haunted as shit forge. She would be creeped out by that. She would be like, oh, hell no. I don't want to live that life. No, thank you. But, oh, hello. Hello, you want to chat?
So the dwarves of Durgan's battery did not destroy themselves after all. They fell to invaders.
And it seems they were completely wiped out. Perhaps, but they seem to have left much behind. It's possible someone survived and escaped this place. A shame for them they were destroyed. They might have become great. I mean, I think if anyone survived, it's probably because they weren't here at the time of the attack. Like, maybe they were out hunting and they came back and were like, oh shit, everyone's dead. Or like, oh shit, I can't get in. That's a thought. What happened? What happened? Where did the invaders go? Because they weren't here. We haven't seen anything that fit that description. Taller than any ogre, ba 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 ba. Where did they go? Who shut the doors? I think it's between these two. Also, just as a note, this music, I have Tyranny. And I've played about with the character creator. This music is giving me Tyranny vibes. This music is giving me extreme Tyranny vibes, but I wanted to hold off. I played around with the character creator and then I was like, and now I leave. I leave you be because I intend on Let's Playing this one day. I genuinely don't know. I think Ximena would probably feel it's unlikely that anyone survived. If anyone did survive, it's because they weren't here to begin with. They were elsewhere. There goes my time. Turn you off, there we go. Perhaps, but they seem to have left much behind.
We have discovered things thought to be lost. Their influence may yet persist.
His eyebrow perks.
But we have seen no invaders, and the battery was shut. Did they come only to destroy the dwarves, and then leave?
Literally what I was just saying. Literally what I was just saying. We found no invaders, and the doors were shut. The doors were locked. There is still mysteries afoot here. There is still mysteries afoot here. Now, I notice we don't really have a main quest for this area, so I'm gonna return to Stalwart and see if the mayor has anything to say about the fact that we've gotten the forge going again. However, that will have to wait until the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.